What up? What up?
How's everybody? We have a special guest today, and we'll get to that in just a second. We want to welcome everybody here. I'm Mr. Harmony Devlin. We got Doc down there. We got Iceman up here, Mike Stan, woo woo, and our special
Woohoo.
guest, and we'll let Iceman introduce them. And we are going to incorporate, because of course, like we do as our intro, we have to incorporate multiverse into our first segment. So that's for you, Sage. Whoop, whoop. All right. So Iceman, take it
Yeah.
away.
So, searching YouTube, trying to find great gun tubers, YouTubers that talk about guns and survival and stuff. I stumbled across Brandon's Ballistics, and I was like, yeah, this guy, he's down to earth. He's great. I love his content. So I started watching him, and he was like a growing YouTuber, and he's like jumped leaps and bounds now on his channel. He's doing a great job on there, and so we were talking about survival stuff, and we thought, because in the multiverse I have an area called Survival for You, and so what I did was I made a room for him to showcase what he does on YouTube. And so we talked to him, and he decided, yeah, he'd want to be a guest, and so he's on there with his friend Chris Armstrong, which is like his right hand person there. And I've seen him a lot. He usually joins with the giveaways. He helps out with Brandon a lot, and he also helps with the giveaways, like I said, by offering some personal stuff to help the channel along. Anyway,
I got to interrupt real quick because my brain. This is Brandon. This is special for you. My ADD brain went off as soon as the cat walked into the picture. I had an initial comment because we were rattling off names, and I was gonna say a comment, but
was that Oliver?
Yeah, I was gonna say what's the name, but keep going.
No, it's Ollie, right?
Ollie auction.
I was actually going to mention his cats too. Well, let me just say it right now.
Okay, keep going.
So he's really into cats also, and he rescues them, and he has a lot of them, and he takes care of them, and he's all promoting that kind of stuff. So I think if I'm not right, I mean I'm not wrong. You work with like a shelter or something like that you help out with or something. Is that right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many cats do you have now?
7.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm allergic.
Yeah, he's a cat lover.
I love dogs. I'm a
and
dog lover,
also speaking of his YouTube, if you watch that, his cats usually make an appearance in them. And if you win some of the drawings that he has, the giveaways, I should say, sometimes it even comes with cat hair.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's a bonus.
So
yeah.
So
anyway, go ahead. All right, we'll talk more later. Okay, go ahead.
You got to finish. What?
No, I was going to say. Okay,
what's special about Brandon? What were we talking about, Brandon? I'm trying to egg you along.
I just want to give Brandon credit for what he's doing on YouTube and giving people some of the information that he offers and keeping it in a simplistic form to tell people how to survive in terms of, because we all know the world is kind of nut.
All right, so we're going to do real quick because Iceman wasn't getting the cues. So I'm going to show you your VR room.
Here's the room. Here's his room in VR.
Right. He has a
and here is where you can come and watch his videos.
There you go. So inside of these rooms, these environments, Iceman creates, you can actually go in. We actually have some other ones, and I'm going to share those as well. Give me 1 second.
I was going to give my thoughts on how I felt about his videos, but I guess.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. No. Doc, go ahead. What do you think about his videos?
Now you want to hear my thoughts?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
So, Brandon, as I was saying before I was interrupted, I appreciate the education that you put in there, and of course, Iceman followed it up with actually creating, creating the room and updating the room. And I got a lot of great information. And just keep doing what you're doing. Gun safety is important. And people don't know basic survival. If you drop somebody in the middle of nowhere, they would have no idea how to survive. And I think some of the tips you do are just excellent. I don't live in the woods, but if I did, I would make sure I had cell phone service so I could find your videos.
Well, that just means you got to get a satellite phone.
Yeah. I sell those in my in the
exactly.
metaverse. In the multiverse, I sell sat phones. Yeah.
Oh, see, Iceman. See, look at that.
So now let's let Brandon tell us about his brand and his inspiration.
So hold on. We're still in the first segment, Doc. We're going to talk about multiverse.
We got segments?
Yeah.
Today we do.
Okay.
Oh, so, Doc, it's your turn. We already talked about multiverse with Iceman, about Brandon Spot. Doc, let's see what you got on multiverse.
Oh, now I can talk.
Oh, now I can talk.
No. Look, what I said was basically all I said. I love, for people who are listening, and welcome to the Tri-Virtual Roundtable, 3 old guys just having fun and enjoying what we do. We just want to people to know the multiverse is a VR platform in which you can. What's up, Harmony?
Iceman.
I know. I can't fix it.
He's going ghost again. So multiverse is a VR platform where obviously you use the Oculus headsets and you can visit VR environments. It's the new internet where you can find businesses like Brandon's Ballistics as well as other business. You can have storefronts and stuff like that. We think that's really the wave of the future. That's why our podcast is a combination between real world activities as well as how VR and virtual reality can incorporate those businesses and people can expand their brand.
All right, there you go. There we go. All right, so multiverse. I'll give my little tidbit. I'll do a little plug. If you are looking for a storefront, let's say you've got a website, let's say you've got a business and you need extra exposure. There are thousands of people from around the world that go through these storefronts that Doc was talking about that we have in multiverse, where you go in, you can shop, buy, just multiple options to expand on. Media for You is the place for you. I'll just say that. All right. I'm going to leave that as multiverse, and we are done with our multiverse plug. And all of you multiversers, again, if you guys are watching on any of the storefronts, because we also do put them in all of the storefronts in the multiverse, so you guys can watch them in there as well. You guys should be watching us, I hope. Hey. Let's see. Now, Iceman, let's do a full introduction to your special guest today.
Get the claps.
I'm ready. I'm just waiting for him to do his introduction.
So, to our audience, I just want to introduce officially Brandon from Brandon's Ballistic, the YouTube channel, and his friend and his friend Chris Armstrong. That's what I know.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Our engineer's getting fired.
I was taking too long to talk. This is a great podcast you're on, Brandon, by the way.
Yeah. Top notch.
Yeah.
All right. So, Brandon? All right. So you want to finish your intro? Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, I talked a little bit about him already, but anyway, we can start going through.
Right, so I'll ask him some questions because I'll just kind of give a little bit of me. I'm not a big gun guy. I know how to shoot. I used to have one. My perspective has changed throughout the years. If somebody wants to come in and take something from me, they can have it. Nothing to me is worth my life or my family's life. So my perspective and all this other stuff. But I do have a neighbor, and he's fully loaded. So if I just dial 911, he comes to help. So that's, I mean, I do have, okay. Hey, what's up, Tim? If you're watching, Alice, how you guys doing?
Tim.
But my question to you, Brandon, what is your main drive to want guns? Like what made you choose guns out of all of the other options that were out there?
Like bats and stuff.
Yeah, or what drew you to guns? Let's just say that. Yes, let's go there. What drew you to guns?
Yeah, no rapid fire big
Mhm.
gun ranges.
Mhm.
There's rules and regulations. Mhm. Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Right. 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 Exactly.
Of the state. Mhm. I've heard of that.
Oh, wait, wait, wait.
Mhm.
Oh,
I've heard of that.
hey.
I
They wouldn't allow that in our state of Washington. We couldn't get USCCA. Yeah, that one
Right.
looks good.
Brandon.
Oh, are you serious? That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, hey, we'll let them sponsor. We'll take care of that if you want. Call us.
But yeah, but they protect you in case there is something like that in your
Right.
house.
Something happened.
Right. Or whatever.
They still cover you. So they're like,
They're
I was
attorneys.
gonna
Yeah.
say it. I'll say it. They're
Yeah.
like they're like the sheriff's union. Okay, go on. Yeah, see,
We
got
all
it.
have it. You can tell.
Yep. We have a bad case of it. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
You got options. Mhm. There you go. What?
Yeah, we gotta get going in on that. Yeah.
Nice. Good, good, good. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Chris, you need to get one.
There we go. Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Your PS5. I have no comment. I have no comment on that.
Well,
Uh,
hey,
but
Toad.
hold
I
up,
am
no,
really,
Pardon me.
Mr. Harvey,
Yeah,
I'm
pardon
Mr.
really
me.
Harvey,
glad. I'm
you are
really
not.
glad that you worked that situation out.
You're
That
not.
that all of
There
your
only three gun
decision
owners
making
here.
on that you actually processed it and said, well, I don't really need it anymore because I'm not into
Yeah,
that
but
anymore. So
you could
I mean, I'm
definitely. There's a
glad you
lot more
actually
to
had some
VR than
good
just that.
reasoning. You
So
know.
there's a lot more to VR than just that. Yeah.
Well, wait, is there that? Where's
There,
that? I don't.
I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm not gonna comment.
never
I
mind.
don't even know.
I need to talk to Brandon.
Okay, go. I'm sorry.
Thank you,
Go ahead.
Brandon. Thank you very much. So now, Brandon, hey, I just want to tell you, I follow exactly what you're saying. I wasn't a gun owner like 2 years ago. I wasn't. And I do disagree with Harmony, all that you can have anything, because I want you to come. I want you to take that step in. You know what I mean? I took my daughters to the gun range, which my ex-wife, I don't think she knew that. She might know now. So listen, but it's exactly what you said. Guns don't have to be bad, because I didn't know. I got my first
guns.
one.
Hey, wait, time out. I like
really?
guns.
Dude, I'm gonna fire you.
I just don't want.
Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
You don't own a gun, man. Somebody could go through that door right now.
I have neighbors.
Brandon, what I'm saying is, in Toad, I think you can get it too. So when I first got my gun, I went to the range. I was sweating bullets. My dumb behind filled up the whole magazine, which was silly because you get scared as hell when you hear that first 9mm go off. In my case, it was 9mm. But once you get comfortable and realize proper training and all that, I was actually going to do instructor. So that's why I recognized the legal stuff you were talking about. I was going to do, but then COVID hit, and I kind of just fell off the wagon on that. But let me tell you something. There's a thrilling aspect of trying to hit that target and centralize it, and people do not understand. And I didn't understand till I got into it. I use Freedom Ammo in Thoroughfare, New Jersey. I'll give them a plug.
Oh, Freedom! I have some Freedom
ammo. Had good training, and everything you said, spot on. Because I'm a product of that. Mr. Harmon, he don't know about that. He don't have that.
No, guys. First off, yes, I did used to shoot. I used to have guns. I'm not. I just kind of changed my views a little bit. I don't have them anymore. But yes, I do know how to shoot, and used to go to the range.
Well, also about the fun part that Brandon was talking about.
No,
he has some videos out there. He actually has a cannon that shoots bowling balls.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying that's fun. Like, that's fun to watch. I wish I could be a part of that.
Not only, yes. When are you doing that next? And where are you? And when?
Brandon, you're our guest. Can you tell us about the bowling ball cannon?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Like a helium tank, but a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger. Mm-hmm. Weber's Hardware. Weber.
Wow.
You couldn't get the money out fast enough, could you? Oh. Okay, so wait, he was gonna have you go get it, huh? Okay, so I mean, maybe you can show a part, like a piece, like the bottom of it, so we don't see all of it. I was wanting this. Oh, it's not there. Okay, all right. So.
Well, I don't know if we can do that live on YouTube. I don't know.
I know. I'm not. Yeah. No. Just
Brandon, I know you give a lot of information, but I know we have to get back to the core here. So if there are people like me who didn't have guns a couple years ago, what recommendations would you have? I think it's really cool of like people's first guns, and what type of guns should they be looking at for their own comfort level? I know you can explain it a whole lot better than I can. Sure.
Yeah, I like 22s. Yeah.
I got some.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, and the smell of gunpowder too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And actually get trained.
No, that's okay.
Beginning guns, 9mm.
Definitely the training.
Oh.
And I've never won a single one of them, Brandon. By the way, I haven't won one.
Yeah, and I just for context, I haven't won one either. I just want to throw that out there.
You have a gun.
You got to have a gun first.
Those
Yeah,
are
you have a
details.
gun.
Small details. Small details. I was just talking about facts.
What's up, Toad?
All right, I'll have to go in and
Dude,
start
I'm
trying to get a
entering now.
gun.
Dude,
All right.
Every
gonna get one.
end of the month, he has a. That's where his giveaway is.
Oh, when?
The
At the end of the month?
last Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, nice. Now, me and knives, I like knives. I'm a knife guy.
There you go.
really?
Oh, now
All right.
that's nice. Ooh. Yeah.
But yeah, real quick though, I guess we'll go ahead and do this plug. But in a condensed version, Brandon, can you tell them about the giveaways and the membership really quick?
Yeah, we want to know about the free stuff. Ooh. Nice. That's pretty easy. Oh. Ah. Giving it back to his fans. Yeah. Right. And
Right.
they call that
Yeah.
hoarding, right? Don't they call that hoarding? Hoarding? He's hoarding it all. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Right. So, but yeah, you give
But
it, and then see, and this is, I'll put it in a fan perspective. Instead of him hoarding it and keeping it all to himself, let's give it back to our fans. Let me give it back to you
yeah,
guys. You guys can
the
enjoy the good stuff
viewers.
that I get. They give me some extra stuff. Here it comes back to you guys. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, yeah, exactly. To
Yeah.
get users and to get friends and to get followers and all that stuff. Nah, yeah, I gotcha.
Well,
But just come on, we're just trying to
that's
give them
the
back. Come
that's the free
on.
giveaway, but he also has membership giveaways.
Yeah,
What?
backstage.
What?
Is Brittany there?
Is Brittany on there? Is that how he got on there?
No Britney Spears, unfortunately.
Ooh.
I got a rail one time worth like $160. I won it.
Oh, I remember you told me about that.
Yeah. 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 That was good too.
It's awesome.
You're like, why not? Why not? There you go. All right. So can I ask you a question real quick? Toad, real quick. You were saying something earlier when before we started that you raised toads, like yeah, raising. How do you raise toads? It just been sticking in my head. It's the ADD. I apologize. Do you sell them? Do
Eat
you
them.
when you raise toads? Is there money involved? Like, do you trade them, or is it like? Ooh, nice. Nice. I was just the toad thing was just in my head. I just had to get it out.
But
Sorry about
but I
that.
mean, you could like I'm thinking, Doc. You've had frog legs, right? You've eaten frog legs, right?
Why did you direct it to him? Can you?
No,
No, he said
he
Doc.
Oh,
asking,
I
Doc.
he's
don't know why
asking
you.
me. Now
He's
I want to
asking
ask you
Doc.
guys, do I look like I've eaten frog legs?
Well, the videos that you share eating a pig snout, I'm just curious.
That's a video.
Yeah, I know
No,
he's
he's
asking.
asking. Yeah, no,
He's
no, he's
Anyway,
asking
asking
me.
Doc.
yeah, sorry.
No, yeah, that's what we said. Why are you asking Doc?
Yeah, why you asking me? You
Me
make some?
neither.
Is it good?
I'm
I've
never
actually
gonna
had
eat
frog
one.
legs.
I'm never gonna eat one.
I've
You've eaten
actually
them?
had frog legs. Yeah,
Ugh.
frog legs. I've had them. Yeah, and crunchy, super crunchy.
We're talking about frog legs, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. See,
Now,
ADD. Sorry, Brandon. We're talking about guns.
No,
yeah, let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to Brandon.
Ballistic.
Yes.
My next question is, now let's talk about brands. Because since I'm the newest gun owner here, because I'm sure Iceman's had him since he was 2, and I'm just having a feeling you've had him since you were like 4 or 5. Mr. Harmony, whatever, he never had any guns. He's paintball. This was what he's thinking. So listen, so what brands? Now I did Canik. Okay.
Canik is a great brand.
Yes, it's a great, because it was internationally rated, and it was inexpensive. And I think it's only inexpensive because in America people just don't know about it. It's a Turkish military gun.
It's made in Turkey.
And
whoa,
exactly.
look at you,
dude! I don't even know why you're on this broadcast, Harvester Harmony. what do you have, like a stun gun? Like, get out here, man.
He's out. He's out.
I know he's got a freaking. Oh, I don't know. He doesn't have anything.
Brandon, you're the new host.
Oh, Brandon, I know. Brandon, we'll let you host. So anyway, so my whole point is that what guns, like, what are your favorites? Because I know that it cost me $300 for a TP9SA. Heck, I still remember. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about? My TP9SA.
I want an SA.
It was man. I that Stormtrooper, you remember? But anyway, I had to put it back because I was spending too much money, and I had to put the Stormtrooper back. So anyway, no, I found that brand to be very good. I just want to know what favorite brands you have and which ones you think. I'm always talking beginners because there's a lot of people want to know more about gun. We all know gun safety and all that stuff. But if you're going to get a gun, what brands would you recommend?
Ooh.
Yes.
Whoa. Say that one more time.
Shadows. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Shadow. Okay. Oh wow. How much are they? That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that's
Brandon,
why I asked that question.
Yeah, how much are they?
So how much does a Glock cost? If I wanted to buy a Glock, how much? $560.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
I got my wife a Gen 5, Glock Gen 5. No, I get it. Yeah, Gen 3 is great.
I refuse to get the Glock.
Okay, can you, for us
Everybody
that
gets the
don't
Glock.
carry guns, can you give me a Gen 3, Gen what, huh? What does that mean? Oh.
Mr.
Glockenhammer.
Mr. Glock. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's the business. Yeah.
They're blocky.
Yeah.
High point. Yeah.
High point.
The rifle. It's ugly.
But don't you have one?
I don't have a high point.
Oh,
he does. You do. Okay. Yeah, the rifle. the rifle.
I have the 10 millimeter.
Hey, I heard that.
High point.
I heard that. I know you can't show it on camera, but I heard it.
I apologize, guys, but can we include Mr. Harmony? You got to have a section for like bow and arrow, crossbow.
Here's a rock and a sling.
He keeps trying to jump in, like, oh, he's like Googling stuff probably by his leg, like, oh, let me know.
Yeah, he's Googling.
He's got no guns, but wants to jump in. Dude.
He's like, Glock. Yes, it was made in 1942.
Yeah. You know the little David and Goliath, the little slingy thing? If you got some of those, please give him one.
My ADD is going on right here.
I got a question for Brandon real quick about Glocks. I got a quick question about Glock. Now, am I right that Gen 3 are so popular because the patent ran out and all the other companies can now make basically Gen 3s, so parts fit and all that? Is that what happened?
Well, we might not have no viewers right now, so I don't know. You can shut it down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
A Glock clone. That's what they call them all. Yeah, Glock clones.
Glock clones?
Glock clones. Yeah. No serial numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all that. So those are all cloned.
Well, those are all parts that'll fit.
That are now
the
that
Glock,
they can use
that
now.
they can fit in all those clones, right?
How's that market? Shut up. And how? I mean, is there a lot of people doing it?
He wants a gun so bad now.
You don't even know.
You don't even know. I so want a gun right now.
He didn't realize we'd have had such a good conversation. Right. Right. Right.
Right.
Well,
all right, Toad, what's your gun? What's your gun? What's
Toad,
your go-to?
what's your gun?
What's your go-to, Toad?
PX.
I didn't
But it's a Beretta. It's a Beretta. It's a Beretta.
So that's your go-to, the M9. Ah.
Okay. Mr. Harmony, what's your go-to?
Yeah, Harmony, what's your go-to?
What's your go-to? So you jumped in. What's your go-to? Well, my go-to is my Canik Elite. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I'm pulling out my Canik Elite.
I carry my Canik. I carry a Canik.
There you go. Do you like? Is that okay, Brandon? What? Now, Mr. Harmony, what's your go-to? Kitchen knife.
Will you stop? You know I don't have one. Will you stop?
I'm sorry. I apologize, Brandon. Good.
This is a Red Ryder BB gun.
All right, I'll probably have one next week. I don't know. I'm gonna try to. Maybe.
Hey, you know, I do want to say
airsoft.
I did want to say this. The fact that they're talking about they like different guns, but they get along, it doesn't matter like what kind of guns. That's what our podcast is kind of about too. Is that we can all have different values and stuff like that, politically and just overall and lifestyle. But we can all get together and realize that our differences as strengths, not weaknesses. And anyway, I just wanted to point that out.
Say that.
That's
so
good.
Right. And it's nothing, nothing wrong with that.
And you're okay. And so that's what when Iceman came and said, hey, we've been going back with Brandon and we're gonna do the gun show and they're gonna be on our podcast. And I was like, so we're gonna talk about guns.
You were talking about guns.
So, obviously I'm not a gun guy, but again,
really, that's such a shock.
Yeah, really.
But my friend Iceman is a gun guy, so it was important.
And so is Doc. So is Doc.
Exactly. See how I got
all you guys are.
Yeah, so Doc is definitely. I've seen what he
definitely. Shut it. I know you guys have guns, so it was important that we acknowledge that and that you guys are here also, because it's not just about either one of us individually, it's us all three together. So that's what makes us this tri-virtual roundtable, is that we can help each other and we care about each other.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You're done.
You're going to cause more harm than good in those
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And understand. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
It is kind of sad that we even have to mention active shooters and stuff like that, though. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. That's the sad part of it. But I do understand what you're saying. You have to be trained. You have to have
and know when to act, know when not to act.
And how it's funny how you watch all these TV shows sometimes, or you'll see a YouTube video and trigger discipline always cracks me up. I'm like, dude,
oh my gosh, crazy.
That trigger. Like I don't pull a trigger even when I did the minimum of training, because I wasn't a trainer, but I was working with people at the gun range. I was like screaming at people, if you don't get your damn your finger off that trigger, even if it was empty, with the clip down, I just get your finger.
Get in the habit. Yeah. Get in the habit. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so since we are about time, we're wrapping it up. We have special guests at the end of our segment. Now we are going to do a video.
Well, no, hold on. Can I interrupt real quick?
You can interrupt anytime you want.
Because I think when we have guests, aren't we going to allow them to ask us a question if they'd like?
Well, they can't ask Harmony nothing. What are they going to ask him?
Okay. Yeah. And the last question I'm not asking no questions, because
I want them to ask a question if they'd like to. If they'd like to ask us a question. Yeah, go ahead. Ask us a question. Okay, go ahead.
Children's pastor. No, I used to. I'm a former. I used to.
Now I feel bad. Yes. You had to bring that up, Toad. Now I feel bad.
I appreciate that, Toad. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yes. All my South Hills and all my children's pastor homies, if you guys are watching, how do? All right, go on. I guess we didn't say where we're from. I'm in California.
One of the communist states.
Oh, where you at, Doc?
South Jersey, Philadelphia area.
Gen 3. They can get a Gen 3, right?
Why do you think I don't have one?
The colored orbs, he can get those.
Why do you think I don't have? You know what?
He can get BB guns.
Yeah, you get the color orbs. That's Jersey.
That's now Washington too. Washington same way now.
All right, Brandon, don't you have a question that you want to ask one of the other guys?
Yeah.
Don't you have a question you want to ask? It's your turn.
Brandon,
Toad
yeah. What do you got?
Already asked me, his question. Yes. Children's pastor. Yeah. Oh, why do you want to Iceman, what's my favorite Bible story?
Question?
What's my favorite Bible story?
Meshach, Avendo, and
Shadrach, Meshach, and
Radrach.
Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Okay, go on. I'm sorry. You can ask the question now, Brandon. Sorry about that. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the Bible story.
That's the Bible story. I can never say the names right. I can't say the names right.
And he can never say the names right, and so I was just messing with him.
Jersey.
What?
Jersey. Yeah, I'm licensed in Jersey and PA. They got better. They changed a couple years ago. So you have to go through training is a lot more intense. I had to do the FBI check. I had to do holster training and stuff like that. No. FBI check. Make sure, I guess, whatever fingerprint and stuff like that. And so they're a lot more intensive.
Yeah,
so once you get Jersey,
he went to Quantico.
Yeah, once you do Jersey, everybody else is just like paperwork. So Pennsylvania, I just went over and got it in a week, and they said, "Oh, you got license in Jersey? Oh yeah, you're okay." Mm-hmm.
No, really?
Oh, we can't do that. Yeah.
Really?
We have to do FFL. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, they'd hit me upside the head. They'd be like, "Boy, are you crazy?"
Oh, what'd you say, Brandon? Sorry. I think you just need a library card, right? And you can get a
gun. You have to be over 5, though. You have to be 5 years old or older.
Yeah, 5 or older. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, but if you don't know, if you don't ask, right?
If they lie, exactly. You don't know. You don't know any better.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we have Brandon's website?
I didn't put it.
I can. Well, we can put it in the notes.
We'll put it in the description.
In his social media and stuff.
And all this stuff. Yeah, we'll put all that in there. We have a sanctuary city.
Yeah, it's a different one. It's a different one.
We're sanctuary city. I just had to throw that in there. Sorry. Right.
Yeah, better not try it.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Right, exactly. All right, guys.
Okay. Sorry, I got off track, but was there any specific question? I don't know. Did Brandon actually have
Brandon, do you have a question for us?
Ooh.
He's got a range at his house. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, we can just let loose?
Dude, some of his guns he's got, right. I would love to shoot.
When are we planning the trip to West Virginia?
I'm ready to go whenever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need my...
Harmony? What are you going to shoot?
He's got a BB gun. I'm going to give him a BB gun.
Whatever guns he got. Whatever guns Brandon got, I'm shooting.
Okay.
Whatever
We're going
he's
hot.
got, I'm shooting. Okay. If
We're
he's got
going
the
hot.
cannon, I'm shooting the cannon. If he's got an AK,
I
I'm
want to
shooting
shoot
an
the
AK.
cannon too at a fridge or something.
A fridge?
I want to see what the cannonball. I want to see what the bowling ball can do.
Pick somebody's
Toad
fridge?
didn't have to go there.
No. When they go out, hold on. Let me back up. He has a spot. He has a spot that they go shooting that's wide open, and he's got like other stuff there that
Like
he
refrigerators?
shoots. Like what?
With
I
the
don't know.
cannon?
There's a lot of different stuff that I've seen on
Okay,
the
all
range
right,
out
that's
there.
okay. We'll shoot a fridge if we come on out.
Yeah,
Because Iceman wants to shoot a fridge.
they shot it over a mountain. The bowling ball.
Wow. Yeah, so then when we come, we can actually record that and make that video of it flying over the sun.
That's awesome. West Virginians are different. Different.
Thank you. Yeah, Second Amendment,
sanctuary
city.
It's so funny hearing Harmony say
I'm scared
Second Amendment.
Let Toad say something.
They're allowed.
Really?
Yeah, it's not against the law to own a cannon.
It was fantastic having you guys here. And
I can have a cannon in my front yard.
Us at Tri-Virtual Roundtable are not recommending that people go out today and look for cannons.
Why not? Why can't
go to your local hardware store and buy a cannon?
My boy Brandon just said.
Yeah, Brandon said. Brandon
said. Cannons.
So Brandon gonna have me in jail. I ain't messing with Brandon.
Y'all want to go out and go get some cannons? Go get some cannons. Hook them up on the top of your house, and you're all good.
I'm in myself. Well, Brandon said.
Brandon's trying to say something. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Really?
There's no technically there's no federal law.
Do not go get a cannon. Do not leave the cannons alone.
Toad keeps blanking out, and there's
yes, make sure.
Okay, all right. Let's get moving.
We're not doing the video. All right, so we're gonna do a wrap. We want to thank everybody for coming. Brandon, we appreciate you from Brandon's Ballistics. I can't wait till we come over to your show because we're gonna tear it up. So don't worry.
You're not invited. Why would you be on this show? Like, I don't understand that.
What if
you have to own a gun? You have to own a gun.
You'll get a gun by then.
Yeah, if you get a gun. Okay. Christians are allowed.
Oh, where's Toad?
Sorry.
Toad. I love Toad. I just want you guys to know. I just want everybody to know Toad is my favorite person.
Oh my gosh.
On this podcast
don't inflate his ego.
Notice the broadcast is gonna go like 2 hours.
Yeah, he is a comedian. Yeah.
With a straight face.
Yes. All right, guys.
All right, we got to get going. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
I want to thank all of you for watching Tri-Virtual Roundtable. This is episode 8. Make sure you watch us on Spotify and all other sites, anywhere else. Chris, Toad, and Brandon. Well, that's 3 people.
That's 3 people.
Toad. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Brandon. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. I mean, they appreciate it more than I do.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it as a whole. And it was very knowledge. I appreciate the information.
We might have to revisit them because I really want to talk about survival, but we didn't do it. So we'll have to get to that.
All right, guys.
Next time.
Thanks for coming. Tri-Virtual Roundtable.
Oh, wait, Brandon. Yep, there we go. For sure.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right, Toad. Smile, Toad. Smile. There you go.